Good evening, everyone. We will begin the evening service of the Miroku Association headquarters, expressing our gratitude to God and Meishu-sama for the permission and protection granted while participating today in God's divine plan of constructing paradise on this earth. Let us pray together the Amatsu-Norito, the prayer of heaven, followed by the Miroku Prayer. Please stay. Amaharani Gamsumarimasu. Kamurogi Kamuromi no Mikoto Mochite Sumemi Oya Kamui Tanagi no Mikoto Atsukushi no Imuka no Tachi Hanano Odo no Akagi Harani Yogi Sogi Harai Tamo Toki ni nari maseru harai dono o kamitachi moro moro no magagoto tsumi kegare o harai tamai kiyome tamai toma osu koto no yoshi o Amatsu kami kunitsu kami yao yoro no kami tachi tomo ni ame no fuchi koma no mimi furi tarete kikoshi mese to kachi komi mo maosu Miroku o mikami mamori tamae saki hae tamae Miroku o mikami mamori tamae saki hae tamae Oshie mi oya nushi no kami Mamori tamae saki hae tamae Oshie mi oya nushi no kami Mamori tamae saki hae tamae Kum nagara tamati haemase. Kum nagara tamati haemase. Great God of light, creator and giver of all life, in accordance with your divine will, the long age of night draws to an end. Your radiant divine light, shining evermore brilliantly, awakens the dawn of the glorious spiritual light, a time long awaited by all humanity. We thank you for guiding us to your divine plan and for the privilege of chanting and receiving Johrei. May our spirits and bodies be illuminated and purified as we live your truth given to us by Meishu-sama. Make us pure and effective instruments of your divine light, so that we may serve you and all those with whom we come in contact. May paradise on earth be realized, peace and prosperity are reality in our lives. Great God of light, bless and protect us. Radiate our souls with your divine light, so that we may truly become instruments of your grace. Please be seated. We will now receive group Johrei. Johrei is now concluded. We will now listen to a reading from Meishu-sama's teaching. Illness. The teachings that guide people to true health are paths of salvation ordained by God. Do not fear illness or hardships. Accept them as God's blessings, a way of purifying us of our accumulated spiritual clouds. Even though illness is healed through prayers, we still hold medical science in high esteem. The primary purpose of Johrei is not to effect physical healing. Johrei is an action that brings about spiritual fulfillment and true happiness on earth. I say this because sickness is a form of purification, and the real cause of sickness is clouds on the spiritual body, which are dispelled through that purification. Johrei is a way by which all the negative experiences of a person can be eliminated. In this sense, poverty and conflict are also manifestations of purification. However, the most serious of all purifications is illness, because it involves one's very life. Therefore, when the problem of disease is solved, other miseries such as poverty and conflict are automatically solved too. Since the solution of these miseries is essential for the attainment of true happiness, it needs to be clearly understood that the cause of all miseries is clouds on the spiritual body, and that the simplest and surest way to dispel clouds and attain true happiness is Johrei. Therefore, Johrei is not merely something to be used for the healing of physical illness.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining the Miroku Association headquarters evening service. Thank you also for your continuous prayers geared towards world peace and all the victims of the recent wildfires in Maui, Hawaii. This evening, I want to share with you the faith experience of Carlos Alberto Guedes de Souza Jr. He's from Ponta da Praia area in São Paulo, Brazil. Carlos is now 69 years old and was introduced to our church through his sister. 2004, after his wife made her transition to the spiritual realm, he developed a depressive condition that lasted 17 years. Carlos lived in isolation, not wanting to leave the house, while experiencing a lot of sadness and discouragement. In December of 2020, he had chikungunya, which is a febrile infectious disease transmitted through mosquito bites, which left long-term effects such as joint pain. So Carlos took medications for depression and for the aforementioned pain. In June of 2021, his sister met a member at the bus stop. The two began to talk, and the young woman commented about Johrei. 2 days later, Carlos' sister took him to see our church. He was well received and started to visit the Johrei Center daily, whereupon he received 2 to 3 Johrei each time. First week, Carlos already participated in home garden dedications, flower arranging workshops, and enrolled in membership classes to learn more about our faith. After approximately 2 months, the symptoms of depression and joint pain gradually subsided. Thus, the desire to join our faith was born in him in August 2021 when he received the Ohikari Sacred Focal Point. Carlos began to channel Johrei, dedicating himself to cleaning and participating in home gatherings. He requested the Sorei protocol, the enshrinement of his ancestors, and enrolled in classes of Ikebana Sangetsu flower arranging, nature farming, and advanced courses for members. Currently, Carlos no longer feels pain, leaves the house normally feeling happy and excited, gives service twice a week, and takes care of the Johrei Center's garden. Carlos is very thankful to God and Meishu-sama for the blessings granted, and especially to his sister, who led him to our faith. He wishes to serve more and more the divine work for the construction of paradise on earth. Thank you very much for attending this evening service and for listening to this faith experience. Wish you a most wonderful weekend.
This brings to a conclusion our evening service. Thank you everyone for joining us, and we wish you a very blessed evening.